everyone. As you may show, this is a game of Fallout New Vegas. I've completed it 5 times, twice with Yes Man, once with House, once with the Legion, once with the NCR, and I'm gonna go today into the Divide.
Here, these are yours. It was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. It was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
And just so you know, I've got my settings on very easy. And, well, I'm off. Oh, yeah, this always happens the first time you play. Oh, yeah, sorry, I need to get out there. Yep. Personally, I'm not entirely sure what's so immodest about this get-up, but I guess different cultures have their own things, and now I am off to the Divide. Hide. Sorry I didn't show you guys what the build was, just don't want to give any spoilers away. Because you see, I'm going to see whether you can beat Fallout New Vegas with only a flare gun, or am I? And yes, this is inspired by not one, but 2 Nurbert videos. And, well, it's also a little bit of a tryout for me. Trying out whether people would like to see me play games on my channel. And so, for the second time in forever, I'm going to the Divide. Because I need to pick up a flare gun for this run. Or do I? So, some people I've seen call them video games, regardless of what platform you play, and that others call them video games only if they're played on console, and otherwise to be called computer games. In my brain, I'd call them Elektronspieler, or electric fun, or electric games. So, what do you guys call electric games? Yeah, that's a interesting question. What would you call it? But, and also, what would you call an electric? So not only what would you call an electric game, but would you like to see me play electric games on my channel? Yes. Here's my little robot. Well, not my little robot. I like the little iBots in the game. They're fun. So, let's see what we can do. Okay. Down to the... Now, probably best save. Don't want to accidentally get locked out the entire level. Just because I'm what you might call an idiot. I mean, sure, I could probably look it up, but I don't want to risk crashing the game because, I mean, I'm not saying it would, it's just that sometimes it doesn't always work, so... So, welcome back. Now, let's see if I got a... So, right, let's get what I can here. I'm a bit, you know what I'm like. So, did that make any sense whatsoever? Anyway, well, if you ever want to do a nail gun run, I think I found some. So, alright, so and with that I have failed the run. Or have I? You see, here's me as a lawyer thinking, because you see, it's not a run where I complete Fallout New Vegas and the Lonesome Road DLC with only a flare gun. So, my question would be, you know, this DLC isn't like, say, the Gunrunner's Arsenal in Fallout New Vegas or Together for Victory in Hearts of Iron 4. It's not integral to the game. Therefore, the question would be, is it, in fact, a perfectly legit thing to use the DLC, to use other weapons in the DLC? Yeah, why not? Hey. Now. Oh, Eddie. Anyway. So there's my philosophical question for you guys. Is it would it be, if I was doing this as a run, as a challenge run, I mean, you know, the old, or am I, being the question I posed, would it be contrary to a run for me to then... Would I still have failed the run? After all, I only didn't complete the Lonesome Road DLC. But that's not... But you can complete the game without completing the DLC. Then again, in a way, if you have to go through the DLC to get hold of the weapon, would that make it a part of the game? It's kind of questions, but leaves everyone food for thought. For when it comes to making to the nature of a challenge run, especially as, you know, what's it even after all? Arguably it's for fun, entertainment. And hey, we're here to have fun at the end of the day, I guess. But, you know, is it a pro? And hey, if you feel that I've failed the run, because on the grounds that you have to get through the DLC to get the pistol, so it must be a part of the game to get the flare gun, which therefore would mean it is a failed run. And that's why I just thought, you know, especially as that question of, you know, not beating Fallout 4 with a paddleboard was raised, you know, even though it seemed the only thing he didn't complete with the paddleboard was an optional DLC that required getting the paddleboard. It's just one of the things we think about. But either way, guys, hope you've all had a nice time, a little chill out from the rest of your day, and, well, however you feel about this, about challenge runs in general, about all sorts of things. It was lovely having you here.